Good evening, Overwatch fans. This is Bang on My Drums, here to bring you another exciting installment of the FIMU Alpha Overwatch League. Joining me in the casting booth tonight is Rogue, a fellow captain in the league this season. And on cams, we have the esteemed, the crispy Toaster Oven. Tonight's contest starts us off in Busan between INT-TELLIGENCE and the Phantom Billy. Both teams looking to add another W to their standings this season. And boy, is it going to be an exciting match tonight. We've got exactly 6 on both sides. So we are probably not going to be seeing any swaps in terms of players in and off the bench tonight. It's going to be exclusively these lineups, minus a couple of role switches here and there. Tonight we've got Stupidhead and Spartacus starting off with the double shield against Flame Chaser and Darkslayer running the Rhine Diva. We've got double long-range hit scan from Sushi Foof and Thick Boy Choi, whereas Biggie Twig and that Dan guy running the Ash Sombra. So there is a lot of promise in both of these comps. We've got really more of a standard brawl out of Intelligence, whereas we have a lot of double shield and sustain from Phantom Billy. And here we go, both teams in place here. Looks like that Dan guy is going to get into the back line of Intelligence to start right away and try to get some good hacks off. He does succeed in getting one off there. Flame Chaser without a shield for a moment. Meanwhile, both teams just kind of stabilizing here on the high ground, and it looks like Intelligence will head down there first with a slightly faster comp in terms of overall speed. We see McStupidhead's shield goes down, and the point is initially captured there by Intelligence. Both teams still very much in the fight, but now McStupidhead goes down, the lamp is out. Shuji Foof's going to take down Egg Harlot, and Trumpet Jesus is going to help finish off the bubble from Chakotay as he and the other support. Oh no, Egg Harlot tried to get out, but got picked off. It's just that Dan guy, Biggie Twig, and Chakotay right now backing their way out. The Dynamite coming out here from Biggie Twig, so he's getting some value there. But unfortunately, that is going to be the end of fight number 1 for Intelligence.
And the key, I think, for Intelligence there, Jonah, is that they have that Lucio, so they can move faster and more effectively into the other team, which for some reason I can't remember the name of already. But if they utilize that speed to get those picks and keep everybody together in this brawl comp, I think that's going to lead to their success.
And we see right now, once again, Phantom Billy being stalled here, not really having the mobility to get around them. A huge shatter from Flame Chaser. Got 5, if not 6, and that is going to be a complete team wipe.
Take it back to the showers, boys. Try again next time.
Yeah, that was 2 ults that came out there. Trumpet Jesus popped the Coalescence to pile on to the already massive play out of Flame Chaser there. He is definitely going to be clipping that later.
Yeah, good ult management there, too, by Intelligence. They still have 3 ults coming into this fight, and Phantom Billy has 4 as we engage here. Ryan's coming together. Sigma pops Science Slam. Bob comes in as well. Beat comes out from Intelligence. High Noon. Q's all over the place.
It is
huge High Noon.
The Biggie Twig's Bob going down to Sushi Foof of all things here. The window comes out here from Chakotay, and it does allow them to stabilize a little bit, but that Dan guy goes down to Sushi Foof. So it may be too little too late. McStupidhead is also taken down as he was trying to shatter. Oh no, it wasn't him. I thought
Chaser got another one.
Did he? Okay, somebody ulted. I didn't even see it. I'm not sure if he actually hit me.
But that's gonna be it on that one with that cleanup fight.
That was just textbook brawl comp right there from Intelligence.
Yeah, the aggression and the amount of healing that they're able to get out on Intelligence is, I think, what giving them the edge. The support line on Phantom Billy definitely has more healing output. They're just not able to use it as effectively because by the time they actually get the heals out, the fight's halfway over.
We see Biggie Twig now swapping to McCree here. That Dan guy gonna stick on. Oh no, he's gonna go Widow. Okay, I look forward to another cast where I call Biggie Twig just killing like 4 people in a row after somebody in chat decides they don't know what they're doing.
And we see Phantom Billy swapping over to that Lucio now too to match Intelligence in their rotation speed.
They absolutely need it. I'm sure Biggie Twig was calling for that. A very high-ranked support player himself. I'm sure he knows just as well as anybody that that's what you need. And they've got Chakotay on Lucio, so another Masters player new to the league this season. He's going to be running that Frog Man to help his team get him moving. And we see Phantom Billy does make it to the point first this time and is going to cause Intelligence to kind of change their approach here. They're going to back off and then go back in here. But the point is already active and intelligence is just not there.
Yeah, intelligence seems to have just rotated around to try and get some picks, but we see them getting two now. Darkslayer and Thick Boy Choi getting 2 picks on Biggie Twig, and there's the rest of the cleanup. That was a quick cap by Fanability, but quickly taken back by Intelligence with a quick team kill. Yeah, that rotation was just a little weird. They rotated around the drum on the side to come around the back, but they had already made their way. Fanability had already established their point presence and got a quick cap there.
Sorry about that, folks. Discord just decided it didn't want me to watch the game anymore.
Discord decided this ain't for you.
That is just rude, and I'm upset about it. Anyways, we're back. So Darkslayer getting a lot of cleanup there in that last fight. And right now, Phantom Billy is charging and trying to make something happen. We see a Dragon Strike come in from the
Dragon
far
by
back.
Dan guy.
That was huge. That's 3 picks right there. And the rest of Intelligence is just going to back away and say, not today. Except for Lucio, Steck Monster trying to be the hero with the Reddit Lucio, and it's just not quite enough. Darkslayer just kind of gets a tactical croucher and he says, whatever, man, kill me.
Quick cleanup.
Make my
Interesting
day.
fight, though. That they had
Very
that
interesting
split.
fight.
That Dragon was intended to separate. Ended up getting 2 picks off of it, and then Dan almost capped that point by himself on the Hanzo, while everybody else pushed into Intelligence.
Yeah, the fact that it came from far enough away that nobody from Intelligence really knew where it was until it was too late.
Shatter again by Flame Chaser.
Once again, that had to be at least a 5-man, and his team is just going to fly through and follow up on that, getting 4 very easy picks there. McStupidhead making it 5.
Intelligence taking it right back. One fight, they take it quite back. Don't get a lot of percentage allowed for Fanability to get.
And on top of that, we see they used 1 ult to do it. And
Yeah, the
they
whole
still have
management
3.
has been consistently good on Intelligence, but we also have a couple coming up here for almost 5 ults on the side of Fanability coming into this next fight.
Now the main thing is that they have to not use them all. They should ideally only have to use one of the 2 tank ults and maybe Coalescence to engage.
Each goes down early with that high
no,
noon.
That is unfortunate, because that is not a pick you want before the fight really starts. Sigma ult coming out here, it's gonna get 3. The Diva Bomb comes out and there's no one to look at it, but Spartacus still manages to take out Flame Chaser as nobody was anywhere nearby for that Diva Bomb to get anyone from Darkslayer there. Chakate and Shujifu trading, and he's gonna hit the GR against Chakate there, as there's only about 9% left here and nobody from Phantom Billy is able to touch. The Diva Bomb comes out from McStupidhead, takes out Trumpet Jesus, he's going to remech. Darkslayer's there on point, Thick Boy Choi getting taken out in the Hanzo battle. That Dan guy, Dragons come across the point, Flame Chaser did take him out, but Darkslayer is down, and right now there's no one left on the point here, and Phantom Billy is going to lift victory from the jaws of defeat.
Phantom Billy did a good job managing ults. Unfortunately, Intelligence, again, still did better. They're coming into this fight with 4, and Phantom Billy only has 2, High Noon and then their Coalescence.
I imagine they're going to pop the High Noon late, because they're going to want to get Darkslayer out of his mech first before they try anything like that. And they want to get the most value. I can see them popping Coalescence probably more first, as
Yeah, they could definitely lead with a big pick early.
Here
There's
comes
the
High Noon.
Dueling High Noons.
Is going to take out that Dan guy. Biggie Twig is going to hold it much longer.
Mega late High Noon there.
And he probably, Flame Chaser probably thought he just didn't shoot anyone.
Beats in, gonna go try and look on this Diva here. Unfortunately, she's getting some double pockets from her healers.
And Shujifu is just cleaning up right now. We see a Dragon Strike coming onto point from Thick Boy Choi. Chakate is going to take out Biggie Twig.
Yeah, this is a matter of stalling.
Biggie Twig goes down though. And McStupidhead is trying his best. The Diva Bomb out from Darkslayer. Chakate is just skating harder than he ever has in his life. And Flame Chaser's going to get out the fly swatter. And that is going to be the end of map number 1 here. See, maybe. No, Egg Harlot does get there. Flame Chaser misses the shatter.
They might have a chance here if they can get back.
Egg Harlot did die eventually, but it took a lot of time. Spartacus trying to hold on. Biggie Twig goes down now. Spartacus is out of the fight. Shujifu's grenade there. And McStupidhead, the last one there, once again trying to hang on.
Just not enough.
Chakate.
Valiant effort. Valiant effort on the side of Phantom Billy, but it just wasn't enough to deal with. They cleaned up very well on the side of Intelligence.
Honestly, I just need to give some props here to that Egg Harlot just fading right past Flame Chaser, just walking straight at him.
Ooh, what a
No
shatter.
fear. And yes, incredible 5-man shatter from Flame Chaser. Getting the credit for almost half of that team wipe, from almost more than half of that team wipe there. And Trumpet Jesus with 14,000 healing. Man was
That's 52%, man. That's doing it right there.
he peed a lot.
He did indeed pee all over his team to ensure their success.
And with that, we go to round number 2, and it is going to be hybrid next. And we're just going to double check the old schedule here, because I don't remember what maps are on rotation this week.
In before Kings Row.
You know what? My team didn't pick Kings Row. We picked what was it?
Nimbani?
No. I can't say words because it was Blizzard World.
Ah. We almost picked Blizzard World last night, but we decided to go Kings Row. It didn't help us in the end, but anyway, I'm looking forward to this next map here to see how they handle a payload situation here. If they keep running Sigmas, I'll be really interested to see how they handle that. And on top of that, if Egg Harlot can keep his success going with Chakotay on the side of Phantom Billy, if they can just keep their tanks up for a little bit longer, and their tanks can not int as much, not to use the other team's name against them, but if they can stay together and work together, I think that will help them have more clean fights.
All right. So here we go. Kings Row is, of course, the pick because nobody in this league picks anything else.
Hey, man, good map. We have to support Stepdaddy Aaron. He designed this map.
You know, I get that, but also there are other maps. And I do like Kings Row, but I honestly prefer Blizzard World, and it's not just because I only play the most cancerous heroes in the game.
The Blizzard World is definitely a good map. I enjoy it as well, but like Kings Row is just so solid to me. Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot of people. That's not an unpopular opinion, I'm sure. I don't know why it is. I can't explain it to you, but it feels good.
I think for a lot of people, it's considered to be the most balanced map in the game, and it's especially favored by a lot of people who play long range hit scan, like Widow, because there's
Oh yeah.
lots of fun places to snipe. And you see, when my team was playing on Monday, we were looking at a situation where we didn't want to give the other team as much of an opportunity to use snipers against us, because Wubs would have just gone Widow, and that would have been the end of our brains.
Yeah, quite literally, actually. What's interesting to me, as I'm going to see on this map moving forward, is if we're going to have dueling Ryan Zaryas like we usually would expect, or if we're going to have something else here.
I kind of expect a Sigma Zarya because Yak Attack has been playing a lot of off tanks this season, especially when he's been tanking with Spartacus. So there's a bit of a question mark there. I'm curious. Either that, or maybe we'll see some dive. I believe Phantom Billy has run some dive before.
I would love to see a ball come out from Darkslayer. He's been playing that pretty regularly. I would argue that's one of his best heroes.
It is, but Flame Chaser I don't think is as comfortable on like the Winston.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it looks like we have matching Rhine Diva. And that Dan guy is gonna just pick Bastion and
he's gonna pick Bastion and troll us here.
And just brat into the sky. If we can get some camera edge on that, I would actually love the viewers to see what I'm seeing right now, spectating Dan guy in first person.
Oh my god. Chaos. Chaos inside attacking spawn.
As it should be. Listen, if you're not sitting in your spawn DPI spamming, what are you really doing with yourself?
You aren't playing Overwatch, right? Here we go. Phantom Billy coming out on the attack. They have a Mei. We're gonna see if they are able to get a pick off with that wall.
We see Chakotay swapping to Lucio at the last minute, seeing that the Brig won't be as useful compared to the speed. So they're gonna go for that. Right now, both teams just kind of posturing here, not really any movement, and we've got a pause request from the Chaser of Flame. My guess is somebody's internet is a little bit too great value for their own good.
Nope.
because
Looks like we had a phone call. It seems to be important. That's okay. But the in that exchange right there, where you had mentioned that both teams were posturing, intelligence was giving them giving Phantom Billy a lot of space to move in, and they just did not. So I'm interested to see if they come in. Looks that was a quick pause. Here we go again. Let's see if Phantom Billy can take advantage of that space. Posturing around the statue right now. Not really sure which way to go. It looks like Dan throws out the wall, hoping to get a tank walled off. Does not seem to work.
He was trying to catch Flame Chaser, but he put it too far back. And we see the Widow now coming out from Biggie Twig, so he is going to try and get some value out of this. He's definitely got some heads to click on down there between Thick Boy Choi and Shushi Fu.
Yakety Tak loses his mech. That's not a good start here for Phantom Billy.
No, it is not. And we see, Biggie Twig gets picked off by Shushi Fu. The crit kill of all things. And Dark Slayer is going to help finish off Spartacus there. So the wall is going to come out. That Dan guy is going to try and help get his team out of the fight. Egg Harlot down. Yakety Tak gets
They're prolonging the inevitable right there. Intelligence came convincingly after that initial slow start there.
Yeah, that I really expect. No, it looks like Yakety Tak's going to stick on the Diva. I was going to say I could really expect him to just run a Zarya here. I mean, it's unfortunate that he's so close to bomb because that would really help him a lot more than the Diva right now.
That's a good wall right there by Dan. High noon by Shushi Foof does not get anybody. Looks like the Mei blocked that with the ice block. Dueling Coalescences coming out now.
See a partial block there on the ice wall. And we see Shushi Foof's going to take out Spartacus. And looks like Flame Chaser also got a shatter off there too. Shushi Foof just cleaning up right now. The man is lighting up the kill feed. And that is going to be the end of that fight.
That's becoming the Shushi feed right there. He is just cleaning up every single target on the side of Phantom Billy.
And right now, looking at ults here, Phantom Billy and Intelligence are basically tied in terms of numbers. Actually, no, Phantom Billy's got one less because Steak Monster is going to have his beat any second now. And if Dan Guy pops Blizzard, or if we get Spartacus manages to generate Shatter, or Yakety Tak gets bombed.
Here come the Dragons to separate the team.
That is going to be a major
coming
problem.
out from Dan, right on the run.
Comes out, Flame Chaser caught in it, but Steak Monster will just speed his team right out, so no value there coming out from the Blizzard.
Here comes the beat from Phantom Billy.
The beat, very helpful to engage. We see a Diva Bomb coming out here from Yakety Tak. Doesn't get anyone. He's going to call the mech back down, but no squishes either. And the fight is on point. The beat is out. The Diva Bomb goes off. Dark Slayer gets no one. Biggie Twig is going to take care of Shushi Poop this time. Bomb coming out there from Biggie Twig. Thick Boy Choi goes down. Flame Chaser out of the fight. Dark Slayer was demeched and flattened quickly there by Yakety Tak. And finally a capture for Phantom Billy.
Phantom Billy dumped a lot of ults into that fight, but they still have two coming into this next engagement here.
That was definitely an ult fiesta, but just the fact that Yakety Tak got his ult back so quickly after already using it at the beginning of the fight.
Yes, he's doing
putting in work on Diva right now. You see, Egg Harlot's got Coalescence, so I imagine they're going to engage the next fight with that, try and bait out something to get the Diva ult out. We see High Noon coming out from Shushi Fu, and oh no, Spartacus' shield just couldn't hang on. We even saw Yakety Tak there trying to DM it as much as he could, but there's just no telling. The Coalescences coming out from Egg Harlot there and Trumpet Jesus are not going to be enough to stop Phantom Billy from getting pushed back. And a huge shatter from Flame Chaser gets 5, and that is just clean up city for Intelligence.
Yeah, Flame Chaser has been hitting consistent shatters. I think he's only missed one out of these entire 2 matches here. And they've all been extremely effective. Not 1-2-man. He's been flattening the entire team of Phantom Billy on each one.
I just want to point out that the one he did miss was hilarious. But, like you said, it was in a situation where he could definitely afford to throw it away. But it didn't stop me from cackling a bit to myself. Because he got his ankles broken there. Oh, and then another Maywalt coming out here. But once again, Flame Chaser not really being separated from his team. He's able to back up, but he feeds right on in, gets frozen. Still alive, though. The Dragons coming in from Thick Boy Choi, going to help split up Phantom Billy. And they're going to have to get off card here as another bomb comes out from Biggie Twig. Spartacus swinging away, trying to make something happen here. The Maywall is going to trap the Diva Bomb in there with them. Trumpet Jesus is going to actually finish off Spartacus there, but the Blizzard coming out from that Dan guy. Shushifu's going to pop High Noon. And once again, nobody can really look at the card because he's looking straight at it. And we see Flame Chaser in the meantime did get taken out eventually, but that Dan guy is down. It's Yakety Tack and one of the DPS there. The Diva Bomb comes out, but it's behind Cart, so it's not going to find any kills there. But now Phantom Billy have once again established some presence here on Cart. Yakety Tack's going to dive forward. In comes the Coalescence from Egg Harlot to help his team push through. And they're finally going to get some progress here in Streets phase. Now there's nobody on Cart at the moment, but we see huge picks coming out. Spartacus.
From Chaser.
Oh man, you hate to see it. They still managed to get a lot of good picks though. And
that was an extremely long engagement, and there were so many ult used on the side of Phantom Billy that they are at a severe disadvantage now coming into this second point challenge.
Yeah, that is 3 ults to 0. There's a good chance that Egg Harlot or Chakotay might get their ults in time just by virtue
Early
of how much healing
from
they're doing.
Thick Boy Choi.
We see Flame Chaser tried to shatter,
but
he got it off.
Got 4.
Spartacus was hiding in the corner waiting for him. And he just walked right past him without thinking, and he got hit with a fire strike and basically just died.
Phantom Billy needs to push in on this. There's no Ryan on the side of Intelligence. He can get in there and do some work.
We see Spartacus trying to swing, still staying more or less behind the cart. Another high nuke comes out. But a huge eat there coming out. Thick Boy Choi does eventually take out that Dan guy who swapped to the Junkrat here.
Another Bob.
And another Diva Bomb. The bomb is going to take out Bob and Yakety Tack from Darkslayer. And that is going to be a rough one there, with Spartacus now pushing forward. And oh no, Chakotay getting taken out by Shushifu with some help from Flame Chaser charging him through. And down go more Spartacus, Biggie Twig, Egg Harlot all out of the fight. Thick Boy Choi is going to launch off that last dragon, but it's not going to matter because that's the end of round number 1. And Stack Monster, ooh, look at him get spicy there in the back.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity there for Phantom Billy to get in there and get that point, but I think they needed to press W a little bit there more when the Intelligence did not have their Reinhardt. It gave them time enough for all of them to get back with the ults that they had and take that second point, or defend that second point, excuse me.
All right, and here we go. Intelligence now with a definitely difficult task, but not impossible one ahead of them. They've got to get through basically all of Streets phase in addition to capturing the point here. So Phantom Billy, if they can get themselves a nice solid hold, at least take it to overtime, they stand a very good chance of winning this, even if they don't hold first point completely.
Absolutely. This is definitely a winnable situation for the Phantom Billy. They pushed that thing pretty much all the way through Streets, which as we know is no easy task. And we do see Shushi coming out on the Widow. I'm not sure if that's for pick swaps or if he's just gonna ride till it dies with that. But they don't really have much to counter him other than Yakety Tack on the side of Phantom Billy, it looks like. And Biggie Twig if we can duel the Widow on McCree.
It's entirely possible, and we may be seeing it very soon.
Things I'm looking for in this match, though, is definitely the Discord orbs from Chakotay. If they can place those correctly and execute on them, that could cause a lot of problems for Intelligence.
Especially with that Dan guy running the Junkrat. All he has to do is look at whoever's Discorded, and they're going to have a bad time. We see already a lot of spam damage coming down the lane here.
And Shushi's on McCree now.
Yep.
No Widow.
This time, I can see why the space was given up there by Phantom Billy, because they knew Shushifu would be on the Widow, or they knew that he was on the Widow, rather, and were able to adjust for that. We see Thick Boy Choi goes down early, but so does Egg Harlot, so arguably a bigger loss for Phantom Billy, as down goes Biggie Twig as well. Flame Chaser is out of the fight, but so is Spartacus.
Shushi again, lighten up that kill feed.
And it looks like that's going to be the end of this first point here, because Yakety Tack is just there by himself.
He's
really
gonna
not a
get
lot he can do.
Poor thing.
They are just bullying him right now. Thick Boy, we see Egg Harlot comes out to help, and ooh, Yakety Tack. And
but
yeah,
now Egg Harlot's in a worse position here.
Yeah, that is one that you just have to let him die, honestly. If you're that Moira, you just say, sorry, bud, that's on you.
Coalescence coming on the side of Intelligence here.
See, that Dan guy is going to take Stack Monster out of the fight. So that's helpful. It's going to slow them down a little bit. It's going to take away some of the healing that they have. Biggie Twig getting very sneaky, coming up to this high ground here, trying to make something happen. And then that Dan guy is just going to clatter right over and drop a trap. So, you know, stealthy.
Dan guy currently the only one with an ult on the field, although Chakotay and Shushifu are approaching theirs pretty quickly as well. But if you can land a bang on my drums tire here,
we only can hope, and he
that's
gets two. That is
supports.
both supports. It's not a bang on my drums level tire, but it is nonetheless impactful, and that's going to be a fight win for Phantom Billy. And Trumpet Jesus just being in chat. Pain. And honestly, I do understand their pain. But at the same time, you know, that's Junkrat for you. You can't be caught unawares. You got to spread out. Thick boy, you know, Trumpet Jesus should have just faded.
That was a sneaky tire, too, from Dan. He went all the way around the back and dropped it on them from their spawn area.
I'd say very strategically placed, if I do say so myself. And here we go.
Counter-charge by Flame Chaser. High Noon coming out from Biggie Twig. Dual High Noons again. They each get one.
Biggie Twig are going to trade there. Trumpet Jesus goes down. Darkslayer with the Diva Bomb. Yakety Tech also with the bomb, but he was taken out by it when he demeched himself. And that is going to be the end of Mr. Yakety. And right now the cart being roughly undefended here, except for Egg Harlot, who really just should not be there right now and needs to get on out.
Yeah,
that guy's there trying to help, and they both go down.
That was definitely a get out or die situation there.
And they took too long to get out, and then they died.
Chakotay is also in trouble here.
Listen, he's got his Yakety Tech to defend him at the very least.
Oh,
and a big shatter from Flame Chaser once again. The Dragons and the Coalescence. It's going to be total cleanup city here for Flame Chaser and company as the cart approaches. What a play from Flame Chaser. That is going to be the end of round number 2.
Do we get Sports Center again for Flame Chaser?
I think we're going to see it. There it is. Your second play of the game of the evening, brought to you by our official unofficial sponsor, Brondo, the first mutilator. It's what plants crave. And speaking of mutilation, look at that shatter.
That was a great one. Holy.
You love to see it.
Trumpet Jesus again. Almost 50% of the team's healing. Great job. And Steck too. 63% in kill participation with those assists.
He Reddit Lucio'd his way to victory.
He did indeed. He might get several karma points for that.
Trumpet Jesus just saying he's cracked. I mean, honestly, the man is cracked. I mean, those are crazy healing numbers. Considering, but also you saw that was almost 50% of his team's damage again. So, you know, props to Intelligence for just not taking as much damage.
Credit where credit is due. And, you know, Darkslayer as well. Almost 80% kill participation on that last round as well.
Basically, if they were dying, there's a good chance he was looking at them. So here we go. Round number 3 is going to be, I believe it's 2CP. Could be wrong.
I believe you're correct in that statement.
Let's see. Phantom Billy versus Intelligence. The map pool. Yep, it is time to decide between Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, and Volskaya, because those are literally the only options. Because Horizon is out of the competitive rotation, and so is Paris. Well, Paris no one ever liked. I'm kind of sad we don't play Horizon anymore.
You know, I think if they just fixed one thing and somehow made the spawn take a little longer on second point on defense, like even longer than they already changed it, I think it would be a lot more manageable. But
I was going to say, I feel like the only issue is the high ground on first point. It's
really
just so high up. I feel like if they change that, it might
I guess to me, it doesn't feel any different than Numbani to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. I'm a support player. What do I know?
I also don't know.
I press the shift button to go fast, and I press the E button to throw a nade. That is what I do.
That is what many people do.
But interesting to see what they're gonna pick here. Volskaya, yes, from the side of Phantom Billy with that map pick. There's a chance here for some Symmetra shenanigans if they decide to go that route.
And we see Flame Chaser and Thick Boy Choi are gonna swap. So that's something I would not necessarily have expected.
Joey was playing DPS with me earlier today, said his Genji was, quote, poppin', so maybe we'll see that.
All right, and we got Yakety Tack and Biggie Twig gonna run the DPS lineup now.
Chakotay also moving to the tank position.
Well, he's a master's level support, so it stands to reason he's probably also good at the other roles too.
100%. I mean, I haven't been able to watch too many games, but I haven't seen him play tank yet, so I'm excited to see what he can do.
Neither have I, and the map is going to be Volskaya. So we're taking care of that right now, and then we shall make our way to Mother Russia.
We're going to have some vodka here in Volskaya Industries.
There shall be many gulag and such.
Many gulags, such vodka.
Da.
Da.
All right, and that Dan guy asking, what's the meta today? I don't know. I don't know what the meta is today. I imagine it's just pain and suffering. The usual. Rogue. Oh yes, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. That is a fair point, sir.
You truly never know what's gonna happen in the Find Me Off Overwatch League.
Because even we don't know. Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Just waiting on a couple R's here from teams. We'll be jumping into Volskaya Industries. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to. Do we have to stay in Russian? I hope not, because that's not going to happen.
No, I don't feel like it. I was not planning on it. I simply am here to make the one basic Russian reference and leave it at that. I deal with enough Eastern European people at work. All right, and one last swap here. Egg Harlot on the bench now. Spartacus.
I think we've got 2 R's. We have a bunch of R's and then an ARG, and then an R matey.
They're literally all from people on intelligence.
There it is. Now we've got an R from mixed.
We do. Because he realized that you have to tell me, since I'm running the custom game, you have to tell me people's usernames and not first names when I don't know them. Because even though I've been here for way too long in this league, I don't know everybody.
Same, dude.
Hey,
the biggest same of my life.
Who are you people?
And that's a good question. Who are we? Who is anyone? What is life?
We just go with the flow around here, man.
I said what is life, not what is love, Connor. So here we go. That Dan guy running the Anna, Spartacus on the Frog Boy. And looks like we're going to see a nice little Ryan Zarya coming out here from Extupid and Chakotay. And we're going to see a dive comp here from Thickboy Choi and Darkslayer.
I
the other
like
side
it.
Of the map here.
Change it up. Let's go.
Shujifoof's on the Tracer now, and Flame Chaser is now in McCree jail.
See, McCree jail ain't that bad, though.
I don't know. You talked to Hefty. He was complaining pretty bitterly about it on Monday.
Yeah, well, Hefty can cry me a river.
As one who's we've both been on his team previously, you know how it is.
Yeah.
So here we go. The ball finally coming out from Darkslayer, his favored hero in this game. And it's going to be some serious rollout city, as we've also got a Lucio from Spartacus.
Trying to get everything staged up here on the side of Phantom Billy, trying to figure out how and when to dive.
And we see the Tracer's going to go in and scout. Just gonna be
Here we go. Ball's coming in.
And Monkey is now in as well, so they've got half their team there on the pillbox.
Got the nade out of
Choi getting frozen and bullied, and he's going to get on out. Yakety Tech pulling up the Maywall now, and Flame Chaser is trapped, and he can't get away. Is that going to be a kill? He does manage to go down eventually. Biggie Twig popping off. Steak Monster also going down, because Brig might be tough, but she is not fast. Flame Chaser's going to jump into a little pile driver on his way out. Ooh, Yakety Tech takes a trumpet Jesus there.
Big pick there. Big stagger. That's going to take another couple seconds off the time bank for Phantom Billy.
So, well-placed Icicle, and we see Darkslayer's going to swap to the Diva now. I think realizing they need just a little more damage output and a little less furry creatures. Up, and Thickboy Choi's going to run the Ryan.
We went to the opposite. We went from furry creatures to giant men in armor suits. But hey, it's almost the same thing, right?
And women.
Men and women. Excuse me, you're correct.
So Chakotay just kind of looking around here. I think he's waiting for Shujifoof to show up, but he doesn't have Pulse Bomb yet. We see the Nano already ready for Trumpet Jesus here. Once again, having a great day on healing.
Repositioning here on the high ground, it looks like.
Yep, they are going to rotate themselves all the way to the top. Shujifoof is there, harassing the supports and backline of Phantom Billy as they now just kind of stand there on point halfway into the Mega Health Pack area. The bomb comes out, gets no one. The B comes out for the Deadeye, which gets no one as of yet. And they just wait. And then the high noon, as Chakate's shield could not last forever. It was some serious patience on the point of Flame Chaser there. And that's going to be some serious cleanup as Yakety-Tak, the only one left alive. And that is going to be point A, taken by Intelligence.
You know, just before that high noon went off, I said, well, they got the high ground. What are they going to do with it? And then there was a triple high noon.
Yeah, it was honestly, that Blizzard really helped a lot because Chakate couldn't keep holding right click. And then his team was just kind of out there and vulnerable. So some real patience there by Flame Chaser to make sure that he got some value out of that high noon. Right now, once again, Intelligence just getting themselves postured and ready here. Yakety-Tak is up at the high ground, poking down at them with that snow.
Oh, he's gonna regret that decision. They just all came up that elevator, ruined him.
Yeah, he should not. He used his wall to get across, and that was big sad. Biggie Twig gets Maywalled off, and the DM from Darkslayer is gonna ensure he gets no one.
From Chakate. Oh, a counter shatter as well.
Yeah, Thickboy shattered back, and even though it was a grab that came out from McStupidhead, nobody was really there to follow up on it because they were so busy getting wiped out. And now, second point here is in danger of being taken. Yakety-Tak dove in for about a second, gave enough time for Chakate to arrive on the ball here, and he is going to spin to win. Spartacus is now on point with McStupidhead on the Diva. Diva demeched. And here comes a high noon from Flame Chaser. He's going to get three more.
Three. Atta boy, Flame Chaser, the MVP of tonight, man. Hitting ults left and right on DPS and tank.
And that's round number 1.
Convincing round by Phantom Billy there.
Phantom Billy really did try their hardest, but they have got a substantial time bag against them if they manage to take it to extra rounds here. And we've got, 3.5 minutes in Intelligence's favor right now. And that Dan guy over here calling out that he's going to teabag anyone he sleeps. And I don't blame him. I would too, depending on how close I am to them on the map. I mean, hell, even if one of my own teammates gets slept, I'll probably teabag them.
Get good, noob. Don't get slept.
This is no time to be sleeping. This is Overwatch.
Completely valid teabag. The court rules in favor of the teabag.
Indeed. It is, so it is written, and so it shall be done. And here we go.
Now, this is the first time, really, Intelligence has been put on the backs of their heels. They got run over pretty hard there for the first time tonight on that second point, so I'm going to be interested to see how they respond to that.
I think Chakate was getting about as much support as he could, but unfortunately, the Mei from Yakety-Tak on second point dying so early in that fight really cost them. I almost would have liked to have seen him switch to Junkrat there, because there's really not a whole lot that you can do against a tire except shoot it. And if you don't shoot it, well, you're going to have a bad time. So there were definitely ways they could have made that work.
They're moving in early there. Phantom Billy holding early inside the building.
They're holding extremely early. I've never even seen this hold, but they are just going to put it directly in the tailpipes of Phantom Billy right now.
However, the sneaky Zarya going to get a tick on point, hopefully, here. Or hiding. I'm not sure what McStupidhead is doing there. Either way, he's definitely in their backline, and it doesn't look like they know it. Oh, sure she knows. They're back there. They're going again. This is going to be an unfortunate stagger on the side of Intelligence.
Oh, no.
Phantom Billy.
Poor Billy. It's just, not Billy. William. Billiam. He really... I had every bit of faith that he would just get greedy and go to the point, but he didn't do it. He waited a little too long, and by the time he did, it was too late.
Oh, I am the big dumb. I'm so sorry, everybody. The colors were different, and I keep calling the wrong team the wrong team. I am the dumb.
I mean, it does happen like that sometimes. And here we go. We've got ourselves a nice little team fight going on here. Phantom Billy is pushing in. Chakate swinging hard.
Big wall.
Thickboy Choi is going to get separated from his team, but he manages to survive. The mail comes out from Shushifu, and so does the Coalescence from Trumpet Jesus, who's coming just through there big, and the Maywall now comes out.
Other Blizzard coming in. Big shatter from Thickboy Choi.
Darkstar's going to pop the bomb, but it got frozen in place. We didn't get anyone, but Thickboy Choi He's gonna get some value there with
Shack takes the shatter, and
but then Shakate's is bigger, and they're gonna capture point A here finally. He did go down towards the end of that fight. Darkslayer, the only one left on point, not for long.
Phantom
there
Billy,
you have it.
With just under 2 minutes on the time bank, captured point number 1.
Honestly, that was a fight that I initially did not see going in their favor, but they really turned it around.
Yeah, that was a Q fiesta there for a minute, but that late blizzard there, I think, gave them the advantage. Not necessarily in terms because it froze everybody, but because everybody was worried about it.
I think the biggest thing was that it froze Darkslayer and stopped him from yeeting that bomb up over them.
Very true.
So he really just didn't have a chance to get value with his ult. They effectively used one ult to shut down another, which isn't necessarily a bad move. And here we go, Phantom Billy now posturing on that same high ground that they were forced off of on their defense here.
They are at an ult disadvantage right here, no, and they have that sneaky Bastion on the side of Intelligence now.
You see 2 ults coming up here for Phantom Billy. You've got 2 on the side.
Going straight on the Bastion.
Intelligence. Oh, and there it goes. Bastion is going to go down straight away. Behind him comes out. Biggie Twig popping the Death Blast.
That's a dangerous bomb.
One. The grab comes out, but Darkslayer gets 2 with the bomb from behind. And now it's just one support there.
Biggie Twig cleaning up.
Off. And Shujifu went for the meme pick, and it looks like his team is going to suffer for it here as he's getting frozen and harassed by Biggie Twig and Yakety Tech here. And now Flame Chaser on point as Tracer trying to hang on. Darkslayer is demeched, another Blizzard. Another Blizzard ult, excuse me, coming out. Flame Chaser manages to get out, but then he gets coalesces to death by that Dan guy. We see Big Boy Choi trying to get onto point, but he's not able to make it.
Great job.
And that's the end of round 2. A very slight time difference here between teams here. 2 minutes versus 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Extremely well executed by the side of Phantom Billy. That Reaper pick really gave them an advantage in those brawl fights.
I think Boy Choi just kind of got melted. And I just want to point out here, Shujifu had an option to pick literally any other hero. And it cost his team dearly.
Orc and not Bastion.
Mostly because
sometimes the sneaky Bastion works, but he came out in plain sight there. I think that might have taken the surprise away from the amount of damage that Bastion could put down.
Yeah, the thing is, when you see him coming, everybody just goes, oh, look, there's that thing we should kill first before we kill everything else. And he doesn't get himself set up. And that's exactly what they did. Chakotay just looked at him and was like, there he is, and charged in there. And so Flame Chaser, to answer your question here in chat, you don't necessarily posit a phrase, you posit an idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're dumb. Sorry, bud. Thank you, chat. Leaky Papaya here just gassing up Sanchez right now. They must be Line Brothers or something. In chat.
And Torb on the side of Intelligence this time.
Shujifu? Oh, he's not messing around when he goes Torb. As funny as that sounds to say, it's 100% true. He's a scary Torb player. There's a big Maywall coming out early from Yakety Tech. Liquid Troy's going to once again get harassed, and down he goes. The Maywall not broken fast enough to get the Rhine out. Darkslayer now being absolutely bullied here by Yakety Tech. He's going to go ahead and make that turret a little bit less of a nuisance here, or he was going to. But now we see Lucio is in there with the turret, but it's just him. Steck Monster not having a good time. Shujifu is back, and he goes down immediately. And there we go, a very solid fight win for Phantom Billy.
Phantom Billy is definitely riding this wave of momentum they picked up this last round. They might, if they're not careful, Intelligence might get 2 CP'd here. Nope, looks like their spawns are going to get back in plenty of time.
Well, I say they do get the automatic spawns now anyway, so
yes,
it'd be unlikely that they would have gotten 2 CP'd because that was a thing that they patched out, although it can still happen.
Yeah, 2 CP is a mystery to me.
Well, supposedly they're taking it out in Overwatch 2, so there you go. We'll just have Conquest instead, which I like that game mode, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm excited for the new push game mode, to be honest with you.
That could be cool, yeah. Oh,
anyway,
yeah,
here we go.
Goes down early. Flame Chaser now on the McCree. We see the Molten Core comes out, and Shujifu's gonna get shattered out of it.
Shuji had no HP and was saved by his Moira.
And we see, meanwhile, Chakotay pushes Thickboy Choi off point.
Oh, no,
Gets the hammer kill on Biggie Twig. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Although,
no.
Flame Chaser going to want... Oh, he gets one with the Deadeye. I have a feeling he probably would have just rather had that back, though.
That was 100% worth it. Definitely calculated.
Wait, who took the hammer kill?
She could have gotten another hammer kill there, but the High Noon took it from him.
Oh, well, you know, feels bad.
Too bad, so sad. Last fight
Biggie
coming
Twig
up here.
is not happy about that.
Last fight coming up here for Phantom Billy. Let's see if they can get any progress here on point number 2. We have a lot of ults on this side of it.
They've got 2 that are basically going to be online here any second now. McStupidhead will probably have grab real soon.
Oh, that's a
Blizzard
lot.
comes out, he's going to freeze both the tanks. The beat comes out from the
beat.
He got frozen. He's stuck in the ground. He can take the Flame Chaser.
Saved his team for
But it
now.
wasn't enough. And a counter shadow from Chakotay. Down goes Thickboy Choi. Steak Monster is getting frozen and just bullied here pretty hard by the combination of the Mei and Zarya. He's still on point, but not for long as Reaper finally takes him down. Chakotay charges into the spawn.
Something's coming in here. Need to be careful.
Intelligence. Flame Chaser is there, but he only just swapped. So he's going to hack, and that is going to mean that Lucio is just a man. But down he goes to the orb of that Dan guy is going to pop another Coalescence. Trumpet Jesus is there, popping one of his own, but Biggie Twig's going to gun him down. Steak Monster is on point, trying to stall. Barely skating around to get another Molten Core coming out from Sushi Foop, but he is out of the fight. And that is the end of round 2. He left just enough gaps for people to stand.
Another good round from Phantom Billy there. Definitely riding that wave of momentum we talked about earlier. Now they just have to see if they can hold it. But convincing 2-point captures in the second round.
I have a lot of faith in Phantom Billy here. I think this Mei from Yakety Tech is just wreaking havoc on the tank line of intelligence right now.
And you know that in combination with the Reaper just puts out so much damage that the Mei manages to take care of your tanks or wall them off. Reaper's right there to play down so much frontline damage.
Absolutely, and you know, Darkslayer and Thickboy Choi is definitely not the same, I think, level of play that we would see if it was Flame Chaser. And you know that is unfortunately a sort of a strike against them right now. Chakotay putting on an absolute clinic on Reinhardt this round.
I guess he's a good tank player too, you know.
Yeah, he's all right. Whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, MBD.
Just because I want to look at it now, I want to see if I can look at his career profile and see. Okay, yeah, so he's also a diamond. He's not only a diamond support, he's also a diamond tank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, MBD.
Yeah, you know, just equivalent levels of skill in both roles. NBD.
What's that like?
I don't know. I mean, I'm gold in pretty much everything. So it's just you just exist, I guess.
It exists in a certain space.
Yeah, at a certain time. And speaking of time, less than 2 minutes now on the clock for Intelligence. They are going to speed themselves right around here to get past that choke and up into the high ground area. But the wall comes out from Yakety Tech, but it wasn't quite in far enough, and Intelligence is able to scoot past it. Chakotay's going to dive in, but Flame Chaser is going to punish him for that. And oh no, Flame Chaser goes down to Biggie Twig now. So it's an even fight here in terms of numbers. Down goes Steck Monster. Biggie Twig just having an absolute field day on the Reaper here. Yakety Tech goes down, so does Spartacus. Biggie Twig's going to continue taking out the supports here, and Thickboy Choi goes down as well. It's Darkslayer and Sushi Poop on the point here.
Trade after trade.
But that's not going to be a trade anymore. It's now a 2v1, and Darkslayer is not going to win that.
Absolutely not. If he did, he belongs in Owl.
And Steck Monster so close to getting picked off there, but he does manage to skate his way out.
Big ult coming up for Biggie Twig here. He's got Death Blossom online, ready to go.
That Dan guy's almost got Coalescence here too, so I imagine he's going to try and pop that. The key is going to be getting Darkslayer demeched.
Oh, that's a huge pick!
We see the Coalescence coming out. The Maywall is going to separate part of Intelligence from the rest of the team there. Steck got kind of pushed away. Darkslayer is now in the back line here.
Big eat from McStupidhead.
Wow, the Dragons. That is, could be a point-saving play right there, but it's not, just because the Coalescence comes out from Trumpet Jesus, and now there's just cleanup happening here on the side of Intelligence with 30 seconds to go. They captured a lot slower, but they still managed to capture.
They're going to have 3 ults coming online here to the side of Intelligence with 2, or I'm sorry, Phantom Billy with 2. Like a Shatter and Blossom versus Bomb, Shatter, and High Noon on the side of Intelligence.
I think the key to this, with only 35 seconds to go here, is taking Flame Chaser out of the fight early. If you can do that, they only essentially have 2 ults and it's their tanks.
Here comes the bomb. It's behind the whole team. Big
But the man wall
wall.
comes out. High Noon comes out as well, and then
Flame Chaser with another 2.
Biggie Twig gets on point, tries to be a hero, but he only takes out Steck Monster. In comes the May ult from Yakety Tack, and he gets several frozen down there. Flame Chaser is down. Shushi Foop is down. Yakety Tack does get taken out. A Shadow comes out from Chakotay. He's going to charge across the point. He takes out Thick Boy Troy. But Jesus is out of the fight. Dark Slayer is left alone in overtime. It's just Steck Monster. He's going to get flattened by the Doomfist from Biggie Twig. And there's no one left.
Great recovery from Phantom Billy.
Some serious hero plays, and with that, it is a 2-1 game, folks. What a final few moments there. Flame Chaser definitely earning
3 for 3 on play of the game tonight for Flame Chaser.
There it is.
Wait. There it is.
Just so patient. I'm sure that he must have been calling comms, like, just take out the Reinhardt, take out the Reinhardt. As soon as he's down, it's just free real estate. And look at that, Chakotay with 8 charge kills. That Dan guy, 21 objective kills. That man was definitely right-clicking some people in the face.
You could say he was on the objective.
He was definitely there, and people were dying while he was there. So now we do a little flippity swap here again. And it's time for some standard payload action. Apparently, the Yakety Tack fan club very much in chat tonight.
Does Yakety Tack indeed have an official fan club, and where can we register for it?
I would very much like to know the answer to this as well. And it looks like Spartacus is going to get swapped out here for Egg Harlot for map number 4. And our options are going to be Route 66, Gibraltar, and Dorado. It's going to be either 66 or Dorado. I really can't expect them to pick Watchpoint Gibraltar here.
I would love to see a Gibraltar fight here. I think that would be great.
I feel like just because nobody ever likes Gibraltar when you have those other 2 points in other 2 maps in play, like Route 66 is a perfectly good dive map for the first 2 points. Gibraltar is really only a good dive map on the first point, and then after that it's just super brawl heavy. And there it is, Route 66 coming out from Flame Chaser here, so most likely we're going to see a lot of double hit scan. And Flame Chaser going back on tank here. Thick Boy Troy going on DPS, so I expect we're going to see some serious Shushi Foop Widow action. Because Route 66 is a great sniper map. And you have a lot of good options, especially on defense. That gas station.
I would love to see a Widow duel here between Biggie Twig and Shushi Foop. I think that would be the move here. And if someone is not on Widow and the other one is, I think they're going to have to match that.
Definitely.
Traveling to Volskaya
Wait. It broke?
Up.
I don't know what happened. I could have sworn I picked the map. Please ignore me. I definitely know what I'm doing. That is, hey, at least I have it set to competitive rules, okay?
Very true. Very true. We have done that in the past. We've played 2 whole maps in quick play rules.
So here we go. Starting again for real this time. And look at Flame Chaser being a Chad in chat. First try, nothing else happened. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
What are you talking about? I didn't see anything.
Exactly.
We're here in Route 66.
Yeah, here we are. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. And yeah, that's really what you need to know. And I also want to, if we can take the camera inside the panorama diner for a moment, there's a sign that I see every time I play this map that I just look at and I just love. And it's this little groundhog, and he's just sitting there looking at the sun, but it's pancakes. Because remember, guys, it's never too early for flapjacks. It's right inside the door when you go around. It's by the jukebox. Look at that. It's never too early for flapjacks. Just
Why isn't that somebody's team name?
you know what? There you go. Whoever's captain next season, there's a team name. And you've even got a logo already made up. It's literally right there. It's an Overwatch property. You're welcome.
Just don't
Here
let
we go.
Blizzard know.
Yeah, we've got a dive comp coming out here from Chakotay and McStupidhead running the Winston Diva, the classic, as they say. And meanwhile, once again, the team Intelligence holding up very close here. Chakotay getting picked off early, courtesy of Thick Boy Choi and Shujifu putting a ton of damage and stuns into him. So those, that CC is going to prove very troublesome here. And looks like everyone's just going to go back to spawn.
And you know
They
what
are sticking with
Intelligence
the dive for now.
Intelligence does this really well. They stay together exceptionally well in this brawl setup that they have with the Ryan Diva.
And it makes it very hard to break. And you see, Shujifu
Another early pick.
and
On
another
the Yakety tag.
Yeah, see, he got the really got the drop on Yakety Tech there, and that is gonna be a big sad. We see Biggie Twig running the Echo right now, so we see Intelligence will back up a little bit. There's a pretty early coalescence there from Trumpet Jesus. His team didn't really need it, but they still used it to show their dominance anyway. You see, we've got a couple else coming out. They'll be ready pretty soon for Phantom Billy here. Dan Guy's got his Nano. Biggie Twig's got Copy. So I imagine Biggie Twig's going to go for either one of the DPS or one of the tanks here.
Old Fiesta here comes.
Biggie Twig is going to ult basically straight into Shujifu's face and cause him to not get any value except shutting down his ult, but the cart is still finally able to move forward to this first choke here on this left-hand turn.
Very good close hold by Intelligence there. High Noon coming out on the side of Phantom Billy. Trying to get a couple picks here, unavailable. Got the mech off the side of Intelligence. Big shatter coming in from Chakotay.
The Flame Chaser, you mean, and he doesn't get as much value as he would have liked. And McStupid is going to take out Thick Boy Choi with the Diva mech. Yakety Tech did go down to Flame Chaser though, who is still alive. So right now, McStupid trying to play some main tank here, just create as much space as he can, while Chakotay is jumping in there on the Angry Monkey. And down goes Steck Monster. Finally, Chakotay getting a lot of value there. Down goes Flame Chaser as well, with some help from Yakety Tech. Shujifu is going to take out Chakotay, but you see Darkslayer not long for this world as he was trying to stall on the cart here. Shujifu now being the target of pretty much everyone's attention as Trumpet Jesus and Darkslayer are out of the fight. And
Wise
finally,
choice to
Phantom
back
Billy
out
getting
there.
pushed. It is definitely a time where you you regroup. You know, you've still got time to push. So no reason to take unnecessary picks when you don't have to. Here we go. Darkslayer is going to be the first one to head straight down the point. He is there by himself and not for long. In comes Steck Monster. Thick Boy Choi is there. Another High Noon coming over Shujifu, but the bubble from Chakotay is going to stop it completely. And Shujifu is going to get taken out by McStupid.
Big bomb by Darkslayer.
With a huge bomb. Unfortunately, couldn't use the bubble to stop both. And now it's going to be Cleanup City for Intelligence.
Clean plays right there from Darkslayer. Ate all of the echo balls, whatever they're called, I don't remember. And then was able to get that double with the self-destruct.
That was a huge play, and it's really unfortunate because Chakotay had Shujifu dead to rights, didn't let him get a single pick with the Deadeye, but unfortunately because he dropped the bubble there, Darkslayer just yeeted his Diva Bomb right around it, and there really wasn't much that he could do at that point.
We got 3 coming up on the side of Phantom Billy here. 4. We got Valk, we got Copy, High Noon, and Bomb coming from McStupidhead here shortly. There's the High Noon coming out. Shushi taking out Yakety Tech. Copy coming in on the Diva, taking out Shushi on the high ground.
You see the Coalescence coming out here from Trumpet Jesus in the meantime. The Diva Bomb is out. It's not going to get anyone. Biggie Twig is now Baby Diva. He's back in mech. Here comes Darkslayer with the real bomb. And down goes
McStupidhead with the bomb. There we go.
We see Darkslayer goes down. McStupidhead and that Dan guy getting some serious value here in the kill feed right now. Yakety Tech onto the Doom Fist. And down goes Flame Chaser as he tried to stagger in. And that is going to be point number 1 captured for Phantom Billy. So definitely a scrappy fight there towards the end, but they push through and it's going to be on to second phase here in Streets.
And Phantom Billy is coming into this fight with 2 ults. They didn't even dump anything to get, or dump everything, excuse me, to get that first checkpoint.
Gotta love it. And also, I want to just thank a new viewer to the stream, NJ's Finest, gave us some bits earlier in chat tonight. So thanks for the money, man.
Thank you for your biddies.
We approve this message, and thank you for your very generous donation. For all the wonderful charitable things that we do. A shatter coming out from Flame Chaser.
Doesn't look
sharing
like
it with the
anybody.
world. I think he might have gotten Chakotay for a hot second, or maybe he got slept. He looked like he was down, but then he was right back up, and he popped the Angry Monkey, and he even gets the Nano too. And Thick Boy Choi is gonna feel the monkey booty here. McStupidhead does get demeched by Flame Chaser, but right now the cart still not really in any danger, though it's not being pushed either.
The tanks on Intelligence definitely holding back Phantom Billy right now, and there's a pick on the Doomfist. Shushi able to escape from the Winston for now. Darkslayer comes up to cover him.
Oh, Sick Monster went down to Biggie Twig there. Chakotay manages to get out alive.
Here comes the copy. Diva again on the copy.
And we see the High Noon's going to come out. Both Divas are going to try and DM it as best they can. The Dragon Strike's going to come out, and it looks like, once again, no value for Shushifu. Biggie Twig gets taken out of his mech and out of his ult, so no extra Diva Bomb there. But Chakotay and Yakety Tak are going to jump in and get some kills here. Chakotay still in the back line of Intelligence, just slapping them with his Angry Monkey fists. The beat comes out from Steck Monster to keep his team in the fight. The Doomfist ult comes out, Yakety Tak not able to get any value there. The Darkslayer does eventually go down to the big punch. Shushifu gets taken out after taking out Biggie Twig himself. And it looks like with just a few seconds left to go, point number 2 is going to be successfully captured by the Phantom Billy.
Phantom Billy still riding that momentum wave from Volskaya all the way to America. Here on Route 66. They are running over Intelligence with this dive comp. They're splitting their team up really well and able to get the picks. It might take a minute, but they're being very effective with the strategy.
And we see Shushifu is still getting value, but they're still, they're doing a good job of stabilizing and backing off a little bit more. And we see Yakety Tak goes down there early. We've got a Nano Diva given to McStupidhead here. Another High Noon coming up from Shushifu is going to take out Egg Harlot, who was up in the sky with the Valk. The Shatter comes out from Flame Chaser, and Chakotay is going to go down as a result of that. So that's going to be basically a team wipe there. Dankai's going to Shatter Flame Chaser, and he's going to get bullied right now. But he
needs to be careful. There we go. Saved by Shushi.
It's probably not the best opportunity to be bullying a Reinhardt as Doomfist, but sometimes you really just want to big punch him into a wall and make him hate the game for a couple seconds.
Sometimes you got to shoot your shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Yes, we know. And here we go. Phantom Billy's got about 40 seconds left here to make something happen. They've got...
Watch this Doomfist coming around behind. Watch the Doomfist coming to punch off high ground.
And he does it. He punches the Reinhardt down. He's going to give the uppercut to knock down everyone else except Steck Monster. Chakotay does go out early, though. We see another copy. We've got double Diva action here. McStupidhead and...
So many bombs. Holy crap.
Oh, wow. McStupidhead gets the extra value there. And now a third bomb coming out from Biggie Twig, but Flame Chaser's going to stop him from getting any value there. So he is going to get turned back into Flying Robot Lady. And the cart once again going to proceed forward. Darkslayer not having as much success with the Diva Bombs right now. Another Meteor Strike coming out here from Yakety Tak. Flame Chaser's going to dive back in. No immediate results there from the Meteor Strike, but Trumpet Jesus is going to get punched out immediately afterwards there. Flame Chaser goes down, but so does Yakety Tak. We've got a Nano Monkey there. Chakotay just sitting there giving the Mike Pence gun to Steck Monster. Thick Boy Choi is going to pop the ult. McStupidhead is still there trying to hang on, and he does manage to. Another Angry Monkey coming up from Chakotay, trying to clear the point as Intelligence is there just trying to keep.
We got a shot coming out of Intelligence. This needs to be a big one.
And it is. It's going to get McStupidhead, and it's also going to get Egg Harlot. And down goes Yakety Tak. That Dankai's out of the fight. Shushifu got taken out, but for Chakotay to do it alone is just not enough. And that's going to be the end of round number 1.
Flame Chaser once again with the clutch ult to get them that win there.
Now I do want to point out that from what looked like a pretty bleak first point, Phantom Billy basically pushed that cart all the way in to the final point there, minus a few feet.
It's simple here for Intelligence. Complete the map, and they win. Match over.
Now at the same time, Phantom Billy, all they have to do is slightly better than that, or slightly on defense, and they get a second map. And hello, Sweso. It is nice to hear you as well. See you as well. And apparently we're being told we deserve a raise.
We're getting paid?
Oh no, Yakety. I think Yakety Tech is the one who they're saying. Oh, I was gonna say, since when do I get paid? I've casted entire games solely by myself, and I don't get paid shit.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Apparently, we're also asking for an audit in chat by Leaky Papaya. I don't know why or how, but apparently, maybe if that audit goes well, we can start getting some wages here.
Yeah, let me. Well, there you go. I guess we're gonna have to get our W-2s in order, because you know, finances. We'll hit up Real Joe P. He still is effectively the league treasurer, so that would be his department. But that's for another time. Meanwhile, we see not a close hold coming out from
Phantom Billy taking the opposite strategy, holding the high ground on the gas station, letting them have the progress outside the spawn.
We see a double shield coming out from McStupidhead and Chakotay running the Sigma Rhine. McStupidhead hasn't played much Sigma in games that we've watched this season, but he does play it quite a bit. And I could definitely see him getting a lot of value here defending this first point. Big Boy Troy going down early, courtesy of a headshot from Biggie Twig. And he's getting that serious multi pocket right now. Another one. McStupidhead does go down. So I imagine Egg Harlot is going to look to res that if he can. Oh, he gets stunned and almost doesn't get it off. Oh no.
Intelligence is turning this around here.
Yep, Shujifoof getting some choice picks there. Biggie Twig managed to take him out, and Egg Harlot is going to res him. Yakety Tech bullying Flame Chaser, but Flame Chaser is up there on the high ground right now. So instead of taking the cart, they're just going to walk around, and it's going to be a team wipe.
Hey, easy to push the cart if there's no one to challenge you, right?
That is the idea. Flame Chaser getting very aggressive with that play. We see Chakotay swapping to the Orisa, so they're going to go for the true double shield meta from a couple seasons ago in the Overwatch League. And
they're going to walk into that first point here. Intelligence switching over to not Intelligence. Gosh, I'll get it right one of these times, chat.
Eventually.
Phantom Billy swapping over to the Orisa here.
And we see Shujifoof getting taken out by that Dan guy in the kill feed there. That is a love to see a kind of moment as Baptiste. He puts out
that is a balanced hero. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I mean, listen, if anyone just plays with Wubs, you know, the Grandmaster DPS in the league, what does he do when he plays support? Baptiste.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's a DPS hero who heals. And here comes a big window from that Dan guy. That's going to stop.
Gets him again.
And that is no more card progress right now, as Intelligence is going to opt to try and walk around it. In comes Bob here from Biggie Twig. Says, you want to try and jump into my space? I'm just going to send a giant robot man at you.
Bob gets the lead.
Eventually killed it.
Flame Chaser charging across the roof there. Going on his own little adventure.
And I do want to point, that was a good play, though, from Biggie Twig. It stopped the push there because basically nobody could do anything about it, and they had to deal with it. Shujifoof gets the high noon, doesn't kill anyone, as McStupidhead is able to shield it off here. But Yakety Tech and Chakotay are going to go down there. McStupidhead loses that fight. So now the cart continues to progress here. Still a little over 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And
this might be a stretch for Phantom Billy to test here. Looks like they're going to hold on and wait here to try and contest point number 3.
Honestly, I think that's the play. I mean, this third point is very tough to attack, especially with the dive they were running. D.Va is not going to have nearly as much value in all these incredibly tight corners. We see McStupidhead switching onto the Roadhog here. So opting to just go for the extra damage, which may be very useful, especially against a Reinhardt shield. Flame Chaser is going to go up to the high ground and challenge him, though, with some help from McStupidhead to just jump right up there. And we see a lot of damage coming out here as it's only Chakotay's Orisa shield, and he gets shattered. And there's Darkslayer getting one officially on the kill feed, but that shatter from Flame Chaser really sealed the deal.
That would have been a quad bomb if this team didn't clean up fast enough, 100%.
We see Bob once again coming out there from Biggie Twig, but it's just going to get melted again.
I think he's going to want that one back here to contest, but we'll see if Phantom Billy can pull it out here.
We see McStupidhead, you managed to pick off Shujifoof there. Chakotay does go down there. Biggie Twig gets rezzed there by Egg Harlot. And here comes another Baptiste ult. Got the Amp Matrix trying to make something happen, but it's not really looking at the cart.
Flame Chaser goes down though. Here comes the visor.
Yakety Tech trying to make something happen, but Darkslayer is going to try and eat as much of it as he can. Segmasa does go down eventually. Here comes the supercharger from Chakotay. Biggie Twig getting some serious pop off with that damage boost. So is Yakety Tech. It's just Shujifoof left alive, and down he goes. So a very solid last-minute hold cost quite a few ults, but Phantom Billy was able to make something happen here.
Yeah.
Now
The
they
only
are
downside to that is they're very, very down in the ult economy here.
yeah, they have maybe they'll get Bob towards the beginning of the next fight, while we've got basically 3 ults on the side of Intelligence right now. Here we go, Flame Chaser just walking straight in. The Dynamite not able to get any value. Behind him, coming for Shooty Boop, and he gets no one, and Yakety Tack's in to take him out. Stek Monster takes out the Immortality Field. Big Boy Choi pops the Reaper ult and gets one. Stek Monster's gonna help follow up once again. The Dynamite comes out.
Here comes
Bob
that.
coming in for Biggie Twig. It's in the corner. Darkslayer is having to look at it because he's just shooting left and right, but now there's no one left on the cart to contest. And Bob is not far enough, too far away. And there you have it. Intelligence wins 3-1. That is game, set, and match, folks.
Very well done, though.
Final play of the game, Flame Chaser.
4 for 4.
That has to be a record. 4 for 4 on the night. He was literally cleaning up on himself there for a second. And Trumpet Jesus in the chat even going, seen it.
Another 40% plus game from Trumpet Jesus.
20,000 healing. Even Trumpet Jesus saying, listen, man, I kept you alive. So what
Very well executed match from both teams.
That was a riveting contest. Honestly, I think Phantom Billy has found their stride here because we haven't seen Chakotay play on tank in any other games that, at least none that I've casted, that they've been in. I don't think he's really done that this season. So I think this may be the move for them.
Yeah, that might be the way move forward for them. For sure.
Because Biggie Twig and Yakety Tack seem to have a lot of synergy on DPS as well. So I think there's a lot of good things that could very well come out of that. Also to mention, they did not have Phantom Tones tonight, who is another DPS player that they would have put in beside Biggie Twig, which could have
another
been
solid hit scan player. Yeah, they could definitely get a good groove going there.
And there you have it, folks. That is tonight's match. I want to thank our 24 viewers. Look at that. That's some good numbers for a Wednesday. I'll take it. And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned for tomorrow night's match. It'll be the last match of the week, and it is going to be Turbo Feeders against Doctors in the hallway. Two teams both looking to improve their win-loss records, so sure to be a very exciting match. So be sure to swing by here, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, same bat channel. This is Bang on My Drums, saying we'll catch you on the flip side.